cause. First cause is your expressions, your communication. And it is understanding that you set the events in motion in a previous present moment. They set the events in motion in the previous present moment. Most of you are focused on yourselves and how the world interacts with you and how the world affects you, and you take note highly of that which happened to you that you did not like, that you did not desire. But many of you are failing to also take note of the times where you were the collaborative component that supported another in creating an experience that they did not desire. Perfect timing, precision. Hello and welcome to this presentation of Consciousness Ascending. My name is Benny Ferguson, and today's channeling session is titled Dialing in Your Communication. In today's channeling session, we discuss why your energetic expressions come first. We discuss how to stop being an unconscious collaborative component. And we discuss how nothing exists until you fathom it. At the end of this presentation, check the description to get more information or to learn more about our free trainings, books, our monthly interactives, and how to see if you qualify for the all-inclusive incubator for aspiring conscious creators called the Ascension Accelerator. We are extremely excited for each of you, and we are excited to be of support. Dialing in your communication. Dialing in your communication is key. It is critical as you grow, expand, evolve as a conscious creator. And we know already many of you are thinking that your communication refers to the words that you speak, the language as it comes out of your mouths, but this is not correct. When we mention communication, we're talking about your expressions. We're talking about your vibrational expression. We're talking about your mental expression, for this comes first. This is the catalyst to the movement of all as it relates to you. This is the catalyst to the movement of the energies, the creation of the particles coming together to create the forms that ultimately yield your experience. Dialing in your communication is understanding that there's a potential there that nothing exists until you fathom it. Yes, you see the people moving around, but they are not coming into your experience until they come into your experience. Yes, you see the happenings outside of you, but the happenings outside of you do not come into your experience until they come into your experience. Perfectly and precisely do they appear directly in front of you, directly relative to you. And this relativity is in accordance to that which you are expressing. You can have hundreds of people moving about you, orbiting you, if you will. At the concert, you're waiting in line to use the restroom, and you have hundreds of people orbiting you. They are in close proximity, but no one has actually moved into your verse relative to you, spoken to you, attended to you, until they do. Or you're inspired to engage with someone into entering into their verse and therefore bringing them into yours with perfect precision, perfect timing. And you have an excellent exchange or a terrible exchange from your perspective, but it was perfect timing. It was a precision happening. Nonetheless, if you were inspired to, or they for some reason were inspired to interact with you. But the cause, first cause is your expressions, your communication. And it is understanding that you set the events in motion in a previous present moment. They set the events in motion in the previous present moment. Most of you are focused on yourselves and how the world interacts with you and how the world affects you, and you take note highly of that which happened to you that you did not like, that you did not desire. But many of you are failing to also take note of the times where you were the collaborative component that supported another in creating an experience that they did not desire. Perfect timing, precision. How often have you been the one who was the collaborative component in the creation of an experience that left another feeling frustrated, that left another feeling helpless, or feeling like a victim, or feeling disrespected? How often have you been the collaborative component who, with perfect precision and perfect timing, have supported another in the creation of an experience that left them feeling that way? How often have you been the collaborative component in the creation of experience of another, in support of another, that left them feeling empowered, that left them feeling stronger, that left them feeling loved, that left them feeling accepted? How often have you been the collaborative component with perfect timing, supporting another in the creation of experience that left them feeling that way? There's always an opposite. You are a collaborative component. And as we ask that question and you try to remember, we understand why it eludes you, because most often your attention is not on your being a collaborative component, leaving one feeling a certain way. Your attention is more heightened to how the collaborative components, if you're even in the mind frame to refer to them that way, how the collaborative components are affecting you and causing you to feel. But we're talking about how to dial in your communication. In essence, dialing in your expressions, the expressions that are the cause of the movement of the energies that ultimately create experience. And as you begin to delve into this understanding, and as you begin to expand your awareness with this idea, it is important that you come to know that there is a space. There is a space that you can move into where you are no longer playing the role of collaborative component in a reactionary manner, where you're no longer playing the role of collaborative component unconsciously. This is when you truly begin to step out of the game. When you begin to intend who you will be. This is who I am. This is who I intend to be. And all that I encounter will be a reflection of me. All that I encounter, I am only choosing to reflect love. I am no longer a collaborative component in the perfect timing, precision timing creation of an experience in which I am reflecting one's frustration. I am reflecting one's anger. I am reflecting one's expression of the absence of acceptance, the absence of respect. Any of these things, I no longer reflect those things. I no longer participate in the creation of those type experiences. I am joy. I am love. I am inner presence, inner strength, inner personal power. I am that emptiness of source that has no beginning, has no end. I am abundance. I am well-being. I am the highest of visions. And because that is my core expression, that is my core expression intention, I know that that which I come in contact with will be a reflection of that. I know that that which I come in contact with, I will be that reflection to them. Because I'm no longer unconsciously playing the role of collaborative component. I am no longer unconsciously expressing the absence of anything. I'm expressing the fullness of source because I intend to. Because it is who I am in my core, and I now identify with the truth of my being at my core. Dialing in your communication, i.e., dialing in your expressions, knowing who and what you are, stepping out of the unconscious reaction, living and being, becoming aware that yes, you have and are and have been a collaborative component in the creation of experience of the absence of things for individuals. You have been that person unconsciously, and potentially they have been that person to you. But by dialing in your communication, your expressions, you can step out of that part of the game and to get clear on your intentions and to get clear on that which you intend to be and engage in the play and practice of being that mentally and emotionally, vibrationally, in the frequency that allows the full free expression of that intention and that state of being. That everywhere you find yourself, you are creating that in the world, on your plane of existence. That everywhere you find yourself, you are sparking that inside of those that you come in contact with. Whether they are orbiting you in your verse, in close proximity or a distance. Choosing, intending who you will be. That you are igniting that truth inside of others. And as they leave the orbit of your verse and they return to the fullness of their verse, they are trailing that which you have given them, that it might potentially grow inside of them. And now we have many verses on your planet resonating the truth of source as you have intended to express it. Blanketing your planet in the highest frequency, with the highest intentions, the highest of visions, the fullness of the truth of each one's being in source. This is what you must know. This is where you are going. This is what you must understand. And if you desire to accelerate this process, we look for you in the Ascension Accelerator. We are thankful, grateful for the opportunity to share. We're thankful for the vessel. We're thankful for each of you offering fertile ground for these transmissions. We're here for you. From our now non-physical perspective, offering that which we know to be true, offering that which we know will transform your life. We honor you. We celebrate you. And we love you. We love you. We love you. Thank you.